дорогие друзья! Сегодня у нас прекрасный четверг. Я успела, как всегда, перед стримом потренироваться, табата, все дела. 20 секунд упражнений, 10 отдыха, 20 секунд упражнений, 10 отдыха. Ну, вы сами поняли. Короче, у меня, возможно, красное лицо, но это нормально. Все-таки большая кардионагрузочка у меня была, очень много прыжковых упражнений. И мы будем с вами продолжать сегодня 4-й эпизод. Уже у нас мертвецы пугают тебя, и изображен у нас белый ходок какой-то. Давайте, чтобы не быть голословными это все время, начинать. Я пока буду открывать комментарии, чтобы ничего не пропустить в случае, если вы, конечно же, будете мне их писать. 4-й эпизод. Будем начинать, будем смотреть, как у нас там будет все продвигаться. Так хорошо оттренировалась, не представляете. Просто не представляете, ребята.
Previously on Game of Thrones.
My father is planning to make a move against your family. He knows all your weaknesses, all your plans, because you have a traitor in your council. He's been sending a great deal of gold to someone in King's Landing.
I was told we'd be speaking to Lord Tyrion alone.
That's enough, Andros.
North Grove? That's just some shit story for little kids.
I've heard stories. Old tales of a secret forest within a forest. Lord knew what he was talking about. I'm part of the free folk. People round here call wildlings.
My true name is Sarah Flowers.
You're a bastard?
It means a lot to be able to share that with someone. Someone I can trust.
And if it isn't Elena Glenmore. Marrying into this...
The betrothed.
It's a long journey to Marina.
Shit.
Business there. Don't want to talk about it.
If you presume to speak of my dragons, you'd best choose your words carefully.
Are you gonna be a good little forester? Learn your lesson and stay down? Don't think this is over, Roderick!
The foresters need to keep their end of the bargain. Take the boy as your ward. Kill him if they give you any trouble.
I never did tell you about your father, did I? We bled him at first, like a pig.
Стоп. Мы же его не протыкали в грудь. Я ему в руку ткнула. Что-то нам тут врут немножечко. Ну ладно. Как-то так. Хорошо. Но опять у него в груди почему-то проткнуто. Хотя я ему не трогала грудь, я ткнула ему в руку. На руке у него почему-то ничего нет. Косяк.
I knew you were a killer the day you arrived. Seems found out too. Now they all see it.
It wasn't my fault. He attacked me and we fought and...
So you struck him down and left him to die. You tried to lie about what you did to get here. But we both know you had blood on your hands. But now, you've killed one of your brothers. You'll lose your head for this, Tuttle. You'll be disgraced, dishonored, and burned till there's nothing left of you.
You won't execute me. With Mance Raider coming, the Night's Watch needs all the men it can get.
Honest men, loyal men, not brother killers. There's only one thing to be done with you now.
Hey, Frostfinger. I saw what Garrett did to Brit last night. I was there. My relief was late, so I stayed behind.
Yeah, he was there.
Then go on. What did you see, boy?
Garrett's telling the truth. Brit attacked him, just like he said. Garrett had no choice but to fight back.
There isn't a man at the wall wouldn't sell his own mother for the right price. You two are up to something. Some deal you worked out. Or defending you for...
Finn's just being a good brother.
I think...
Can't watch a man die unjustly.
I decide what justice is. Garrett killed a man of the watch. There's a price to be paid for that. Let's go.
Как все сложно.
It was a mistake to make you a ranger.
What's to be done with him? We're heading to Cruster's.
You'll have to find someone else for your expedition. Your man here still has a lot to answer for. Now out of the way, Snow.
Give us a moment.
Then kiss him quick and be done with it.
Garrett, you told me you wouldn't get into it with Brit. What happened? I thought you were smarter than that, Garrett. I thought you were going to be by my side at Cruster's.
I know I did the right thing. That's all that matters.
What Brit did to your family, anyone will be dead. But now you'll have to face the consequences.
But John...
I'm sorry, Garrett. There's nothing more I can do. We're down a man, so keep your eyes open. Now let's move.
Seems even your mother's abandoned you. Won't be alone for long. The Axeman will find you soon enough.
Печально. Сыновья оф зимы. Боже. Это очень забавно. Что-то корявенько перевели, короче. Сейчас будет Дейенерис Таргариен.
Do you know how many men have stood before me with false tales of my dragons? Desperate men, hoping for wealth, protection. Liars, every one of them. And I expect you are no different. You don't want to see what I do to liars.
I wouldn't lie to you. You have my word.
Your word means nothing. Not when it is so easily bought.
Oh, shit.
you'd seen a dragon before. Your reaction says otherwise. Viseron.
He's much smaller than the other.
Would you like to touch him? Go ahead. Unless you are afraid. Of course, a man who has really faced a dragon before may have reason to be afraid. Go on. You're brave, at least.
I don't think he likes me.
You still have a hand, don't you? You claim you saw Drogon. Give me a reason to believe you. I told you I've heard this story before. I'm going to need more than that.
I have this.
Drogon? How did you get that? What have you done to him? If you've hurt him...
Hurt him?
He attacked us.
Drogon wouldn't strike without reason. You must have scared him, or...
He is not some kind of thoughtless beast.
The men who were following us, the Lost Legion, they drew their swords and tried to fight him.
And Drogon defended himself. So we somehow deserve to be burnt alive because your little baby was scared. Your tongue is dangerously sharp, sellsword. Why did you come here?
You offer me nothing but lies. To what end?
You want gold? A title? My undying gratitude?
With your permission, I want to hire a contingent of the Second Sons. I need them to help me fight for my family back in Westeros.
The Second Sons? Has your reason failed you?
Please, if...
I also came looking for an army. But what I found were the cries of children and people suffering in chains while their masters profited from their misery.
My sellswords will help me free the slaves of Meereen. That is their mission. Your need is not greater than theirs.
These are people who have suffered for years without end.
What if we left after the liberation, once the slaves are free?
Once the slaves are free, I will sail back to Westeros and reclaim my crown.
There is no after.
There must be something I can do to convince you.
As we speak, my men prepare to enter Meereen.
What they are about to do is much bigger than you or I. Bigger than one family back in Westeros. So, unless you think you can storm Meereen and free all the slaves yourself...
You have nothing more to offer me, Croft. You may leave.
That's it.
Your Grace.
See them out.
I faced a dragon and lived. Nothing in Meereen can be worse than that.
How bold of you. You forget that is my dragon you boast of defeating.
I said I survived, nothing more.
And Beska here, she has a history in Meereen. She could help guide us.
What the hell?
Is this true?
Yes. I lived in Meereen for a time. On the eastern side of the city. Fucking bastard. So you wish to accompany them? You'd help the Second Sons. Guide them into Meereen. I can't, Asher.
This could be our only chance.
Is that what you're saying?
You're really considering this?
I can only speak for myself. I'll go alone.
She's the one who knows the city. She will accompany you, or you won't be going at all.
I believe that's more than fair. You two will join Croft and his men. Get them into the city, help them liberate Meereen, and I will see that you are rewarded. But your uncle stays here. If I find you've died or put my men in danger...
I understand.
Good. Croft will get you settled in. It's going to be a long night.
Ах, не получилось у нас договориться, конечно. Дейенерис очень осторожничает. Ну, оно и понятно.
What happened back there? Are we really going into Marine?
Look, I'm sorry it happened this way.
As long as you get your army, right?
Veske.
Get your armor patched up in here. Extra bedrolls if you need them. Piss buckets in the corner where it's always fucking been.
Long time since we had a piss bucket.
I spent 2 years trying to get where I am now. Don't fuck this up for me, Asher. Nail! We got 2 more. Curse this bloody leg!
It's not your leg that's the problem, Roderick. You've got to be practical. You got the best of Griff last time. When he comes looking for revenge, do you think you can beat him? He'll be angry, looking for revenge.
It sounds like you prefer if Roderick stayed down in the mud.
No.
Look at me, Royland. Can barely hold this damn thing, much less swing it.
So, you're gonna give up then? There are other ways to fight, my lord. You can't handle a sword like you used to. So find another advantage. Surprise your opponent. Do something unexpected.
Like what?
I'll show you. Come at me. Bring your opponent down to your level. When I attack you, drop down, avoid my blade, and swing at the back of my knees. Wait for me to attack.
Oh.
Roderick!
Я не
Let's
ожидала.
try it again.
Ha! Now that's how you do it.
I think you let me. Oh.
My lord, sorry to interrupt.
Elena.
She insisted on seeing you immediately.
Lady Elena, I'm sorry to hear we won't be sisters.
Talia. Roderick. Can I speak with you? Privately. You remember my little brother?
Quiver. Good gods, you've grown.
You could just call me Arthur now.
I hope you don't mind us coming unannounced. But something's happened. I didn't know what else to do.
I've missed you, Elena.
I've missed you too. Truth be told, you're the only one I can turn to. Lord Whitehill paid my father a visit at Rillwater Crossing. He told my father you were disobeying Griff's authority and
he wanted to teach you a lesson.
as if I'm some token to be handed around.
You mean...
He demanded I marry his son, Griff.
What?
Lord threatened my family. Told my father if he refused, we'd be slaughtered along with you.
Father acted the damn coward.
He agreed, Roderick.
Oh,
I am to marry Griff Whitehill. That arrogant, pig-eyed prick!
Griff sits in my great hall and acts like the king of bloody Westeros. You can't marry him.
Do you think I want to marry that disgusting pig? But my father won't listen. I'm not gonna be the bone they throw that howling dog. I'm not gonna be some prize for him to rip open.
Реально как-то фу.
We have to get rid of him. I can't think of any other way. My father won't see reason.
time someone brought Griff down.
We were hoping you'd say that.
You brought your men.
I command Father's elite guard. These men are trained archers, swordsmen, experts in both ranged and close combat. They're yours, if you'll help us take down Griff.
The whole guard?
20 men. My father still thinks they're aboard a ship bound for the Reach. What do you have to lose, Roderick? Griff has been a nightmare for you and your house.
You can't have any reason to keep him around.
Whitehills still have my little brother. If I hurt Griff, there's no telling what they'll do to Ryan.
I understand your worry, Roderick. I don't want Ryan hurt any more than you do. I know this might sound mad, but it's the only thing. Get rid of Griff, and you'll be free to use the guard however you like. You can finally take control of your house again. Please, promise me you'll do this. I love you, Roderick. I don't want Griff. I don't want any of this.
I would be happy to.
Thank you, Roderick.
Griff won't even see it coming. My men are yours to command.
Thank you, Quip. Arthur.
Could you give us a moment? You don't know how much this means to me. I'm sorry I couldn't marry you before. Maybe when this is all over, we could play hide and seek in the grove again. Pretend we're still children.
I'd like that very much, Elena.
Then you know where to find me.
Элейна этого не забудет, о боже. Так, хорошо.
Can't believe it's another coronation already. Our kings just get younger and younger.
Tommen's not ready. He's too soft.
Maybe that was the imp's plan.
I wonder if Marjorie Tyrell will be there today.
You mean Queen Marjorie? She was married to Joffrey.
For all of 1
She'll
hour.
marry his brother too. Not to
I
mention
wouldn't put it past
Cersei and
her.
Jaime. Shh. The Lannisters have spies everywhere.
What is it, Tom?
Remember that warning you'd heard from Roderick?
About Whitehill's contact. Did you find anything?
Only whispers. But your brother's right. Lord Whitehill. Lord Whitehill is sending a great deal of gold to someone here in King's Landing. He's definitely up to something. Something big.
Well done, Tom. Did you hear anything else?
Lord Whitehill is surprisingly secretive. The only people I'm even certain he deals with are those ironwood merchants. They'll both be at the feast after Tommen's coronation today. Maybe you can learn something.
I can't go. She's not exactly happy with me right now. I've been uninvited.
Couldn't Sarah help? Ask her to get you in. She'd do it, right? Don't handmaidens look out for each other?
Oh, I'll figure it out, Tom.
Well, whatever you decide, do it soon.
It's nearly time.
Just be careful, Lady Mira. King's Landing seems to have it in for you.
Yeah, what are you doing out here? There's leftover honey cake in the kitchens.
Have to guard this one. Locked him up in the old storeroom until morning.
That the one who killed Brit? He's not going anywhere. Come on. You'll be back before anyone notices.
Alright. Maybe just a quick bite. He's likely to freeze to death out here anyway.
Хворост.
Oh, wood's rotten. This is all bloody useless.
Что произошло?
Must be the latrine. I'm not sticking around to use it. Onions and crab apples. At least I won't starve to death. If I ever find a way out of here. That might be useful. Oh, I'm not getting out that way. Garrett! Cotter, what are you doing here?
I heard him talking. You're to be executed in the morning.
What about Finn? He told them.
Nobody believes him, or don't want to. They think he's covering for you. Some are even saying he helped you do it.
I have to get out of here.
That's why I came. I want to help.
Well, you'd be executed too. Why would you want to help me?
I told you my secret. And you said you were my friend. Well, what kind of friend would I be if I left you to die here? So I'm getting you out of here. I don't want to hear any complaining.
You're a good man. You know that.
Don't go singing my praises just yet. I want you to take me with you. To the North Grove. You know I can't stay here. I'm leaving Castle Black. But I'd rather not go it alone. So if you're going north, I'm coming with you.
Well, I'm not going anywhere unless I can get out of this bloody storeroom first.
I can try and pick the lock, but I'm not sure it'll work. Garrett, what are you doing?
Getting out of here.
I can see it. It's coming loose.
I'm gonna try to push it out. You pull, alright?
I hope no one heard that. Hey, can you fit through?
I think.
Фух.
Oh shit! Aren't you two idiots lucky I'm not f***ing her? Thought you were being sly, eh? Oh, Finn. Am I glad to see you? I'm the sword in the darkness. Helping a fellow brother keep his head. You'll need this. Now, let's go.
You're not coming with us, Finn.
What are you on about? Frothingle already thinks I'm helping you. What do you think he's gonna do when he hears
You've run off with potato fucker over here. I'd rather take my chances with you. And I'm good in a fight. You know that.
Yeah, good at starting them anyway.
You'll need another blade at your side.
Having another ranger along couldn't hurt. Till he stabs you in the back.
We'll talk later. Move.
И что, они пешочком пойдут?
There's no turning back now. We're deserters for sure. We're breaking our vows.
I've taken plenty of oaths. Broken plenty too. Words don't mean shit.
There'll be a price on our heads.
The vows I said here, I meant them. I was a brother. But the Night's Watch betrayed me. And that's on them.
We're gone now.
Then how fast can you run?
It's what?
Roderick! There you are. Lady Forrester!
What's wrong, Mother?
It's Griff. He was arguing with the Maester and things got out of hand.
I'm coming.
What do you mean to do? This could be our chance.
He's right. We must hurry.
I'll make sure the Maester is safe. That's what matters.
Just don't forget your promise, Roderick.
The rest of my men are still in the grove. They could be here in minutes.
Make sure they're ready to do some damage.
Sounds like a good time. Let's go.
And Arthur, listen for my signal. I'll strike my cane when I want you to enter.
We'll be ready.
I'm coming with you.
It's not safe. You should wait for your brother.
I don't care if it isn't safe. Griff thinks I belong to him. I need to show him I don't.
Together then.
You'd have tried harder for a Forrester.
My lord, please.
I am the only lord who matters here. Roderick! Help me. Tell your dog to obey its new master. And while you're at it, Elena Glenmore? What are you doing with him? You're supposed to be marrying me!
You? I'd rather marry a dead horse.
You watch your bloody tongue, or I'll give you what I'm giving the Maester.
Let the Maester go, Griff.
Not until he's learned his lesson. He's disobedient, just like you are, Roderick. So now he's paying the price.
My hand!
Don't believe ya.
You're not the Lord here, Griff. And I'm tired of you pretending you are.
You think I'm fucking pretending? You know what I think?
My brother is ready.
You need another lesson in humility. It's like your Maester here.
Go ahead. Come at me, Griff.
My fucking pleasure. Oh, what's the cripple up to now, eh? Fancy yourself a warrior?
Почему у меня не сработало?
Just give up. Not today. Accept it. You're just embarrassing. What the hell is this?
What are your orders?
I'm the only one here who gives the orders.
Kill anyone that moves.
You heard him. Stop now! You can't do this.
Now then, about humility.
Get your hands off me!
Maester, are you all right?
Yes, I think so.
My father will go straight to Roose Bolton. He'll flay you and your sister and your whole fucking family!
I did warn you, Griff.
You gonna hear me? Your friends won't be around forever, Roderick. And when they're gone, I will see that you Is this the man you'd rather have? This crip.
Roderick!
Enough! That's enough! You satisfied?
You need to stop.
My eye!
Roderick! No! No, you can't!
Why are you protecting him?
I'm not protecting him. I'm protecting Ryan. When Ludd hears of this, don't you realize what they'll do to him? If you kill Griff...
Get out of my way.
I can't do that. I want him dead, believe me. But not at the cost of Ryan's life. Besides, he may still be useful to us. It's all right, Roderick.
Least I could do. Confine the White Hills to the cellars. No one gets in or out.
Word cannot reach High Point. You must be sure of it. Not until we want it to. Kill the ravens. All of them.
Так.
I swear I will!
Fuck you and your queen.
That's enough! So long as you're in my camp, you will obey my orders. And getting pissed drunk before a mission.
Obey?
You know what kind of shit-brained fool does that? One who wants to fucking die out there! You lost your damn mind!
I am not some animal in a cage.
What in the seven bloody hells are
I
you
will
talking
not let you
about?
bark orders at me.
I'm glad to see you two are getting along. Warms the heart.
I'm not the one with the problem. It's him.
She can't fight like this, Asher.
You think I'm too drunk to fight? What the fuck
What
do
are you
know?
gonna do? Run out there swinging a fucking...
Still think I can't fight?
You fucking bitch!
Oh, there we go.
Ha! One, Beskar.
You motherfucker!
You could never handle a fair fight, could you?
Deal with your friend! She'll get us all
You
killed!
sound scared, Croft.
This is bloody important.
You afraid your mother will spank you?
Mind your own business, Croft. You don't need to worry about us.
Just take care of this. Because if she can't hold it together, we're leaving without the both of you.
You think your little thumbcock can take Marine all by itself? I'd never work with a bloody show like you
Beskar,
anyway!
what the hell is going on?
You gonna lecture me too? Croft doesn't know shit about anything. None of you do.
You can't let him get to you. You're better than that.
It's not just him. You think I give two shits about what Croft has to say? Oh, fucking uncle! The only reason I'm even here. He told your little dragon queen I would go into Marine with you. You get me burned by a dragon!
It's just a city, Beskar.
You don't know what the hell you're talking about. Come on, Asher. Hit me. Oh, if this was a real fight, you'd be dead. You wanna help?
Is this what you want?
Get off me.
Beskar, it's me. Talk to me.
I was a slave. Here. In this fucking city. I was taken from my home when I was only 3 years old. When I was 7, my master threw me in the fighting pits to die. When my master tired of watching kill animals for sport, he started sending other children. I butchered every one of them. After a while, I thought the fear was gone. I thought I was used to it.
But you had no choice.
I did. I decided my life was worth saving. But theirs were not. There was this boy. We used to play 5 stones in the alley when we couldn't sleep. When I saw him next, he was in that pit with me. I saw the fear in his eyes. That same fear I felt my first time. And I realized it hadn't left me. I still wanted to live. I wanted it so badly. My master watched as I did it, smiling.
I'm so sorry, Beskar.
I don't want your pity. I bought my freedom a long time ago, but I have always hated this place. Hated him. Is all so Raza. Because of that man. Marine is a city of dead children. Don't worry about me. I won't let you down.
I know you won't.
You shouldn't say that.
Why not?
Mira, I'll meet you inside. What are you doing here? I have to get in there, Sarah. I know I'm not supposed to attend, but
Then you know Lady Marjorie doesn't want to see you. What could be so important?
I need to speak with Lords Morgren and Andros. One of them might be working against my family.
Doing what?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be here.
Look, I can't get you in. Marjorie's already furious with you. And I'm not really interested in joining you on her bad side.
This is important, Sarah.
Important enough to get us both sent home.
I have to do this.
Fine. But you owe me, understand? She's with me. We'll stay out of trouble. I promise. Feels a bit strange to celebrate, doesn't it? Not so long ago, King Joffrey sat on the Iron Throne.
Tommen is our king now.
Long may he reign.
Sarah! I was worried you'd run off with your friend there.
And what if I did?
I'm not sure I could blame you.
This is Lady Mira Forrester. Mira, Lord Garibald Tarwick.
She's quite lovely. Where have you been hiding her?
You're making her blush.
You're quite handsome yourself. I can see why Sarah likes you.
Hopefully that's not the only reason. It's quite a feast, isn't it? Just be careful around the wine. Though I hear you don't partake yourself. It's easy to forget. Nothing you do in King's Landing goes unnoticed. Drink too much once and you're forever the drunken fool. Talk to the wrong people and...
Lord Tarwick!
What was that about?
Nothing. That subject isn't fit for your delicate ears anyway.
My ears are not delicate.
Of course they are. Look how tiny they are. Little lobes.
Stop it.
What?
I mean it. Is there someone you'd rather be talking to?
My apologies. I just noticed Lords Andros and Morgren over there.
What a shame. Ruining a perfectly good afternoon with that nonsense.
Perhaps someone should encourage them to argue elsewhere. If you'll excuse me.
This reminds me of the tourney at Sport. You wouldn't believe the...
You told me this story.
But you would have loved it. We danced all evening, drank wine from our helmets.
That is it! Andros, you're being ridiculous!
I can't look at flowers the same way anymore.
I heard he was killed. Right here in the gardens.
Well,
Wasn't he a Lannister?
One of their guard, but still.
Surely they found who did it.
No, they haven't caught him yet. Not for lack of effort, mind you. I hear they've spared no expense. Let's not make too much gossip.
Ну, как бы прийти сюда и не похавать, это было бы странно. Так, как мне выяснить-то все это?
Sarah? Lord Tarwick?
Well met, Lady Mira. I hope you're enjoying yourself. Have you had any luck?
Luck? With what?
This place is full of eligible men. I assumed you were on the lookout for a husband.
That isn't really what Mira's interested in.
Nonsense. You must have your eye on someone.
Oh, don't press her, Garibaldi.
I'm only curious. No harm in that.
There are more important things. I should be going.
Stay out of trouble, Mira.
О, нет, 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 нет. Зачем я это нажала? Так, и чё? Тут как бы не от кого нечего мне узнать, по сути. Есть Андрес и есть вот этот мужик. Может, он мне что-то расскажет?
Oh, please, if you'll excuse me. Lady Mira, I'm impressed.
Impressed with what?
That you aren't currently locked in a cell. I trust this means that you took care of that contract. How did you do it, if I may ask? I wasn't expecting to see you again, if I'm being honest.
If I tell you how I did it, what's in it for me?
Nothing. But I admire the gall. I do believe King's Landing is rubbing off on you. So, what have you been up to? Enjoying yourself? Though I suppose if you're talking to me, you must want something.
I noticed you and Andros arguing.
I'm sorry you had to see that. I told him it was not the time.
What were you arguing about, if you don't mind my asking?
Well, a bold question deserves a bold answer, doesn't it? I've been pushed out of the ironwood business.
Oh.
All thanks to my partner. Bloody imbecile. Andros is now Lord Whitehill's exclusive contact in King's Landing. No matter the fact that I introduced them in the first place.
It appears we have an enemy in common, Lord Morgren.
I hadn't thought of it that way. Then perhaps you'll have better luck against Andros, the new partner. Lyman Lannister.
He's working with a Lannister?
To be fair. Whatever Andros is up to, clearly thinks Lyman can take my place.
Rickard! Are you done flirting with that handmaiden? We need your opinion here.
Oh, leave him alone.
Please excuse me.
Придется про него чего-нибудь разузнать. А чтобы у него что-нибудь разузнать, придется поговорить с Тарвиком.
Hello again, Lady Mira.
Goodness, Mira. I didn't expect to see you back so soon.
Please excuse me.
Черт. Мне просто с ним поговорить, что ли?
Excuse me. Lyman Lannister?
Shit. You startled me.
Here, let me help.
That's very kind of you, thank you, but I'm fine. I just get clumsy sometimes. I'm afraid you have me at a disadvantage, Lady...
Mira.
Lady Mira. I'm not used to being approached so boldly, but I'm glad you did. I always feel a bit out of place at big gatherings like this. So, what brings you over here? I'm not the best company, I'm afraid. Or were you headed for the wine and I got in your way?
You look like you could use some company. What are you doing all by yourself?
I don't mind, really. I only came to discuss some business with Lord Andros. I'm told it's rude to leave early.
Oh? What kind of business?
I really shouldn't talk about it. Andros came to me in confidence. You understand. He wouldn't be pleased, I'm sure.
If you like. You can whisper it in my ear.
Well, I suppose I could just...
Lyman! What do you think you're doing?
What? Nothing.
You stay away from him.
Andros! We were just talking.
You were just talking to Mirror Forrester.
Forrester? I didn't realize.
My lord?
Let me say this as plainly as I can. Don't ever meddle in my affairs again!
Lady Marjorie.
Lady Marjorie.
Lady Mira? That was quite a scene over there. Are you right?
I'm fine. I can handle Lord Andros.
It's Lyman I was worried about.
What do you mean?
Honestly, that story isn't fit for a maiden's ears. Just be careful around him.
How about we trade? There must be something I can tell you.
There is something. I'm curious about Sarah. Your help could save me a lot of embarrassment. I'd be very grateful, Lady Mira.
What do you want to know about Sarah?
Sarah Durwell. Interesting name, that. Funny thing is, the last Durwells died off almost 200 years ago. What can you tell me about her family? Something isn't quite right, but I'm not sure. You must understand, I can't court a woman just because I like the way she laughs.
She asked me not to tell anyone. But Sarah is a bastard.
Are you certain?
She was born Sarah Flowers. The Tyrells renamed her.
Oh, incredibly disappointing. She seems so refined.
She's still a lovely person, though. And if you really like her...
She's a liar, Mira. And she's low-born. I'm afraid my admiration ends here. Thank you for being honest with me.
It was the least I could do. And now, Lord Tarwick, it's your turn.
Right. Lyman Lannister. 10 years ago, Lyman was injured at the tourney at Lannisport. He took a bad fall from his horse, needed milk of the poppy for weeks just to keep from screaming.
Oh.
And between us, he's never stopped drinking the stuff. Can't stop, actually. He spent all his money trying to get more. The man can't go a day without it.
So that's why he shakes.
You mustn't repeat that, Lady Mira. I shouldn't even know about it. Besides, Lyman suffered enough embarrassment.
I might, if I have to.
I'm quite serious, Mira. I'd hate for Lord Andros to trace this back to me.
You learned that from Andros?
The man's mouth is bigger than the Blackwater. Poor Lyman has no idea. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some arrangements to undo. Lady Mira?
Lord Lyman, we really need to talk.
I know what you're up to. I won't discuss my business with Andros, so please, just leave me alone. You've landed me in enough trouble.
Look at you. You're shaking.
It's an old injury.
But there's more to it than that, isn't there?
What are you saying? Either tell me what you want, or go bother someone else.
Lord Andros has betrayed you. I know everything.
What? What do you...
The milk of the poppy. You drink it like wine. Ever since your injury at Lannisport.
He wouldn't... Andros wouldn't...
He's not your friend. He's been using you.
I trusted him.
He spilled your secrets. So why not spill his?
Andros is hiring sellswords. Hundreds of them.
What?
He's building an army for Lord Whitehill, big enough to march against Ironrath. But Andros is doing it in secret. No one knows. Or at least, he doesn't want anyone to know.
That army will destroy my family.
That was his hope, I'm sure, but You bloody traitor. You promised me. Then you told everyone?
What are you talking about?
You're a liar. I should never have trusted you. She told me everything.
Lady Mira, you've just made a very grave error. Very grave indeed. You realize that, I hope.
Don't tell me you're afraid of a handmaiden.
Как он раскраснелся-то.
You sure you know where you're going?
Cotter?
Let's see that map again.
So you're asking now, are you? Surprised you haven't taken it from my pocket already.
How much food we got left? Here we are. Carried.
Well, this won't last much longer.
If Finn wasn't eating all of it.
It's not me.
Oh, we'll have to stop soon, look for some food. We're on the right track. This way. The free folk. Oh, things. This complicates things. You stay here. I'll try and talk to her. I'm one of them.
Wait, what? He's a fucking wildling, Cotter!
They might kick me around a little, but whatever you do, don't come out, alright? She has to think I'm alone. If she sees you, you'll only make things worse. Good hunting. No, I'm a friend. I grew up near Ardholm. You know it? I won't hurt you. Alright.
You won't.
I'm one of you. Oh!
You sure look like a crow to me.
You're dressed like one.
You out here all alone, little pup? Come out or I'll kill your friend! Or I'll make him scream first!
Listen, I don't want to fight.
He's not alone.
I knew a little crow wouldn't wander off by himself.
Leave them be, alright? Just take me.
Let him go. Look, we're just passing through. We didn't mean any harm.
Right. You and your fuckless men just want want to kill us all and take our land, but you didn't mean any harm.
Garrett?
Kill them!
Thanks.
Fuck!
Cotter! Our food! Hey! Garrett! Garrett, no! She's not fighting yet! It's over! Just don't do it! Garrett! Let her go!
Are those the last of our supplies?
We can't stay here.
You're hurt.
Come on! We can rest up ahead.
Хотя бы стрелы бы у них забрали, что ли. А то чё за фигня?
I'd feel better seeing Griff dragged out of the Great Hall like that. You wanted to kill him, didn't you? How did you know when to stop? I don't think I could have. I suppose that's why you're the Lord, and I'm...
It's hard to know what's right. You never really know for sure.
What do you think Lord Whitehill will do when he hears? If he truly has a spy...
He won't know of this. Not until we want him to. The gates are barred and every raven in the rookery is dead.
My lord, there's been a message from High Point. Lord Whitehill invites you to discuss a truce.
He wants to make peace.
As if we're that naive.
Maybe this is an opportunity. A way to get behind their walls.
And do what? You'd be putting yourself in danger, Roderick.
We could get Ryan back. This could be our chance.
You're right. Now that we have Griff, we can propose a trade.
A trade? His son for my brother.
Then we have a plan. We'll leave first thing tomorrow morning.
If you're going
Они за 3
ahead, at
секунды
least
план
bring the
наклепали.
Glenmore soldiers.
Ничего не
We
обсудив по
obviously
сути.
need them here.
You can't mean for Roderick to travel unprotected.
What if the Whitehills attack Ironrath while he's gone?
My lord, you cannot go into an enemy stronghold unprotected.
Nor can you leave Ironrath vulnerable.
We have small folk soldiers.
They're barely trained, Royland.
We'll need the Glenmores at High Point. They'll accompany us.
Yes, my lord.
Let Arthur Glenmore know at once.
I'll start making the preparations.
To think that one of them might be spying for the Whitehills.
Duncan wanted you to travel to High Point without any protection.
Yet Royland would leave Ironrath defenseless.
Well, I'll need an advisor with me at High Point.
By rights, it should be your sentinel. But if we're going to an enemy stronghold, maybe you'd best take Sir Royland.
It's meant to be a negotiation, not a battle. How could any of them betray us? I've known these people my whole life.
Duncan's my sentinel. He comes to High Point. Royland can stay here and defend Ironrath.
Very well.
Roderick, I know I can't come to High Point, but I can't sit around and do nothing. I want to help. Please. I'll do anything you ask of me, even something dangerous.
Talia, I may be leaving you here with a traitor.
Find out who it is. Find proof if you can.
I'll do my best.
I have faith in you, Talia.
Действуем максимально
I've known Lord
рационально.
Whitehill a long time. He's selfish, greedy, and arrogant. But he'd never kill a guest in his own home. At least, I don't think he would.
I hope you're right, Mother. Welcome.
Don't worry about me. Focus on the mission. Your family needs you. That's what matters right now.
I know. I won't fail them.
You'll make them proud. Good luck, my boy.
Shall we begin?
Listen up! There are 4 of these guard posts throughout the city. They'll use them to warn the masters in case the slaves decide they're tired of wearing chains. We're here to make sure they don't see it coming. Therend, you take the north. Penn, the south. Asher, we'll take the east. And Kieran will cover the west. Make the enemy blind. Give the unsuspected a chance to get in and arm the slaves. Rest to them. Don't get cocky out there. One mistake and the man
You
at your
remember
side
when
will
we
pay
stole
for
that
it. Do you
giant
understand?
warhammer?
Get in, do what
From
you
that
have
woman
to
in
do,
Lease?
and get your people
Didn't
out
she hit you in
alive.
the face with it?
That's all you need
Never
to care
thought my
about.
head could feel any
You
worse.
got that?
Tonight, any man who wishes to be free may take that freedom from the grip of his master. You will clear a path for them, but they must walk it alone. Justice belongs to the people of Marine. Do not make them wait any longer.
What does she know of justice?
Is there a problem? If you can't do this, tell me now. The masters will be judged by the people of Marine, not by you.
You don't have to worry about us. Just point us at the people you want dead, we'll take it from there.
You enjoy this far more than you should. Kill only those you must. You will both do as Croft commands. Follow his orders exactly, or you will get nothing.
Now go. Show them the hell they have made here.
Hoped I'd never see this place again. to run once. Didn't make it very far.
Which way?
There's a path around there. Voids the main street. Let's just get this over with. What's the matter, Croft?
You see how many guards are out there? How were you expecting to get past them? We'll be caught.
You asked me which way. This is it.
Then we'll stay out of sight. Follow me.
Can you see anyone?
Cover me.
Oh. Been used recently.
Blood.
Someone's up there. Then we'd better move.
What are they doing? Pesca! Pesca!
Yelwa Misha, Majesli wash. Shelshili wash.
Skuda juntas wa.
Yelwa Misha, Majesli wash.
Что-то там про то, что мама мать придет, короче, что-то такое. Там непонятно слово, то, что как имя твоего мастера, она придет, она, видимо, речь о Дейнерис была. Ладно.
We have to go.
There's something I have to do.
Pesca, what are you doing?
Do you trust me, Asher?
We don't have time for this.
Just tell me. Do you trust me?
Of course I trust you.
Good. This won't take long.
Pesca!
Where are you going?
Follow her!
Что он спрашивает, что она хочет, деньги или что? Говори, пока я не вырвала твою глотку, видимо.
I should have killed you.
Pesca.
I should have fucking killed you.
Pesca.
He was my master. Dezozoraza. The man who forced me to... I'm going to kill you.
Death is too easy for a man like him.
I'll make sure he feels it.
Have you lost your mind? I'm ordering you to back away.
my best, Scott. I am not your...
Let him go!
What are you doing?
Or I shoot! You will do as I say! Both of you, take hold.
I need to do this, Asher. After everything he's done.
And he'll pay for it. Once the city is free, he will be punished.
Punished by a queen who has no right to. His life means nothing to her. She does not speak for the children who died in those pits.
Asher, stop her!
I will get their justice.
I won't let you ruin this for me. You heard what Daenerys said.
Your queen will understand. Let go of me. I'm doing this, Asher. Take your hand off me.
You may think you want this, but vengeance isn't the answer. You won't feel any better in the end.
Damn you, Asher.
Wait! We might just make it out of this alive yet.
She's just getting
Привет,
started.
Кирик. Отлично. Я, как всегда, сегодня тренила и вот сижу. Проходим 4-й эпизодик. Ты, конечно, не под начало. О, плюс 28. Не, в Питере такого не было. Ну, было там максимум 22, но не 28. Ты вообще как выжил-то?
Over there.
Расскажи мне.
So when were you gonna tell me he's a fucking wildling? Not now, Finn.
Потела активно. Я
Come on.
потела только на тренировочке своей, а так я не потела в целом. Такая, знаешь, вот приятно, жара была, такой еще ветерок хороший, ну типа не из-за того, что там потеть.
What the hell is this
Ну, в
place?
Питере как? У
An old
нас
haunting camp.
с утра и под вечер
You can
как-то
rest here
пасмурно,
until your
а днем
friends
типа
attack us.
хорошо, солнечно.
No, the signs,
Поэтому
alright.
температура особо
It's
ну,
abandoned.
нормально ощущается. А у вас-то там, наверное, сухо, да, было еще и 28? Я не представляю вообще, что это такое.
I'm gonna go make sure nobody's lurking around out here. Don't trust this fucking place.
Откуда они налетели? Вы, наверное, не в самом городе, да, живете где-то
Let
рядом?
me take a look at it.
Фу, это ужасно. Приезжайте в Питер, здесь вообще не так. Ой, мне надо что-то сделать. Так, у меня есть травяной компресс. Не будем ничего щупать. Делаем лекарство.
Just relax, will ya?
Надо же ему
What
руку
is that
спасти.
stuff? Ugh, it smells like sick cow.
The maester at House Forrester used it on my leg once. Not sure what it is, actually.
Солнце радиоактивное
know what you're
вообще, я
doing?
согласна.
Hold that
Просто
there.
выходишь,
You
постоишь
almost
5
done.
минут, и все. У тебя уже там может быть все красное, лицо и так далее. Хорошо, что у меня все есть. Мы спасем его руку. Тогда же медицина не особо
be so
хорошая была.
tight.
It does if you don't want to bleed to death.
У вас в городе
Yes,
комары
maester.
налетают? Вообще жесть.
Oh, you got
Какой
anything to
ужас.
drink?
This far north, and I still have to fetch the
Я
fucking
очень...
wine.
Some water or
Я
something?
просто вспоминаю
Please.
лето
see
прошлого
what I can
года,
find.
когда это было просто ад какой-то, кошмар. Когда я бегала на работу только потому, что там есть сплит-система с офигенными кондиционерами, потому что не помогал ни один вентилятор, вообще ничего
You
не
find any
помогало.
water?
Not yet.
Я думала, ну все, это просто умереть можно.
Whoever was living here
Спать
must have left.
невозможно, идешь
Too
в
bad they
душ
didn't leave
горячий,
anything
чтобы
behind.
температуру тела себе поднять, не так жарко было. Через полчаса опять ты потный. Ой, вообще ужас. Вот прошлая жара, это вообще жесть была.
Still don't trust him, you know.
I know.
He nearly got us all killed.
Ну тогда вообще не кул
Fuck,
тебе.
maybe that's what he wanted to happen. Why else would he bring us
Купите
here?
сетку, не мучайтесь, реально.
Hey, look. Just give Cotter a chance. He's not so bad.
I did give him a chance. And look where we are.
Надеюсь, в прошлом году никогда была дикая
Someone's
жара.
still living here.
У тебя он хотя бы был,
Oh,
понимаешь?
I've seen this before.
У меня был только
Don't move.
вентилятор. Я надеялась просто не умереть.
I'm warning you. Or I'll gut you like a fucking fish. You do look like a sad little fish, don't you? That happen a lot. I can fix it for you.
But my friend is hurt. We're just looking for a place to rest.
There are others with you.
Step back! Want to kill her yourself, or should I do it? Garrett! Drop your weapon!
Is that...
Just let us go. We'll leave. That's what you want, isn't it?
Cotter!
Sylvie.
Вот
You're
эта встречка.
alive.
Who's this fucking snowball?
I told you I'd come back.
Ты,
Who are
наверное,
these
еще
people?
окна открыла, они
They're
обычно из-за
friends.
этого ломаются. Хотя фиг знает.
You brought crows here.
And who the fuck are you?
You planning on introducing us, Cotter?
Right. This is my sister, Sylvie. She's the reason I brought you here. She can take us to the North Grove.
Ура, музыка надежды. Сейчас будет очень потно, очень потно. Я еще не знаю, кто предатель. Но я надеюсь, что я все сделаю правильно. Я взяла с собой кучу воинов, кучу охраны.
Lord Roderick, Lady Alyssa,
Gwyn?
and Arthur Glenmore. I don't recall you being invited.
Yet here I am.
Roderick, may I have a word? What were you thinking? Bringing those soldiers here is sure to set my father off. As if he needs more excuses.
Provoking him is exactly what I want.
Have you completely lost your mind? I wanted us to work together. You refused. So now my father is doing this his way. If you value your life and your family, you'll listen to what he has to say. You need to take him seriously today, which means keeping a level head.
I'm here in good faith, aren't I?
That doesn't look like good faith to me.
You have an impressive stronghold, Lady Gwyn.
These walls hold 1,000 years of Whitehill history.
1,000 years of bloodshed.
But our houses were close once, and could be again. So much of our history has been lost.
Shall we get on with it?
The Great Hall is this way.
Are your soldiers expecting trouble?
They're ready for anything. The way they see it, the enemy is within their walls.
What's this?
My lady?
Give us a moment.
Is this your family?
Shortly before Griff was born.
These your brothers?
The eldest three, yes. Carl died of grayscale a few years ago. Ebbett's at the Citadel. Torrin serves for Roose Bolton. And Griff, of course, wasn't born yet.
That must be you.
A much younger me. Yes.
You look a bit like your mother now. Is that your mother?
Yes. Though I hardly remember her. She died not long after this was made.
Your father doesn't smile much, does he?
He used to, when my mother was still alive. My brothers were never kind to Griff. He was boastful, gullible, and quick to anger. But my father always defended him. A white hill is a white hill, he'd say. Come on. We mustn't keep my father waiting.
Where's your father?
Strange. I'll go find him. I don't like this.
Don't show fear. That's what he wants.
Ryan for Griff, that's still our plan. If anyone here should be afraid, it's Whitehill.
Agreed.
Let's have a look around, see what we find.
Barred from the other side.
If this goes badly, what do you want us to do?
Protect my people. Get them out alive.
I'll defend them with my life. And if it does come to violence, move to the walls and get behind my men.
What's Lord Whitehill planning?
He said he wanted a truce, and I believed it. I hope I wasn't a fool.
Remember what I said. No fear.
Right.
Just follow my lead and we'll be fine.
Потненько.
Why all this? If they mean to betray us.
Bread and salt would mean we're protected by guest right.
He's just testing us. I'm sure of it.
Mother, look at this.
This ironwood's cracked.
I'm not surprised. The Whitehills were never any good at the craft.
Oi! Stay away from that!
Roderick! Welcome to High Point. Lord, my men say you've been acting a bit tense. You're not nervous, are you?
Robb Stark went to a feast, and look what happened.
I'm nothing like Walder Frey. Though you did bring Glenmore soldiers under my roof.
Father, please. Can we just get on with this?
Well? Wine! You know, your father once called High Point a keep for the gods. What stonework, he said. What craftsmanship. He wouldn't stop talking about it. If you ask me, I'd say he was envious.
High Point is very impressive.
It is. Compared to your pile of timber.
Lord, where's Ryan?
Always worried about your family, aren't you? Let's toast to family! Won't you toast with me, Roderick?
To family.
To family.
Now, tell us why we're here.
The ironwood business is thriving, Roderick. In fact, the Boltons want weapons faster than we can make them. And when Roose Bolton wants something, I like to give it to him.
You brought me here to discuss ironwood.
I brought you here to discuss your family's future. You Foresters are headed for destruction. Yet, you know more about Ironwood than any house in the realm. Would be a shame for all that knowledge to be lost. Help me craft ironwood for the Boltons, and I'll make sure you Foresters survive.
That's absurd.
If you think you can threaten us...
I'm not threatening.
So you're proposing an alliance?
An alliance? I said nothing of the sort.
He'd make us his slaves.
Roderick, this could save your house.
I'd consider an alliance.
You see what I have to put up with?
Just give him time. I told you...
I offer you peace, and you spit at it. I offer opportunity, and you demand more. I've seen this coming since you refused to kiss my ring. Here's how it's gonna go, Roderick. Either you agree to my terms, or I'll have Griff tear Ironwrath to the ground. He'll put it to the torch.
This isn't the way to
Then
get what
begin
you want.
slaughtering your small folk.
Funny you should mention Griff. Have you heard from him lately?
What are you getting at?
He's locked in our darkest cellar along with your entire fucking garrison.
You didn't.
You've imprisoned my son. He was there by order of the Warden of the North.
You miscalculated, Lord. Now you pay the price. If you want Griff back, my brother returns home.
We want Ryan back, and we want him today.
Bring the boy.
Ryan! Mother! Roderick! I thought you'd forgotten about me.
No, Father, no!
What are you doing?
You imprisoned my flesh and blood. Mine?
Let him go!
He's not going anywhere.
Listen to her! Don't
I
do
swear
this.
by the gods, if you hurt...
He's a child!
A son for a son.
This is not what we
Blame
agreed.
him, not me.
If you want to see Griff alive again...
You think I give two shits about Griff? My fucking fourth born? I ought to kill you right now! Because you Foresters never learn.
I'm not afraid of you!
Just say the word!
Kill me, and we all die!
Let me!
Everyone, please!
I'll kill you myself!
Roderick, do something!
Go on then, do it!
What?
You think I won't?
I know you won't.
Don't test him,
Because
Roderick!
for all your bluster, all your posturing, you care about your son. Whitehall is still a Whitehall.
You know what, Roderick? You're right.
Ryan, come here.
No! We'll make the trade on neutral soil. Griff for Ryan. A son for a son.
Трудно принимать решения, когда все орут. А надо сконцентрироваться на том,
Now,
что
get the fuck
правильно.
out of my hall. And the gods have
Если
mercy on
бы
us
его
both.
дочь не сказала,
When
что
the
он
Boltons
безумно
come for
любит
their
всех своих
Ironwood.
детей, и для него любой Whitehill — это Whitehill.
Now go.
Good luck with that, you fucking tyrant.
I'm so sorry, Roderick.
Iron from ice!
There it is. The East Watcher. Now listen up. None of those guards can live long enough to light that beacon. Because if they do, this invasion gets a whole lot fucking harder. Don't drop that.
How many men do you think are in there?
Hard to know for sure. At least 5, maybe more. To answer your question, Too many to fight head on.
Is that a harpy?
Of course it is. Those golden tits are everywhere in this bloody city. If those guards light the rope, the fire travels up to the bowl, and the whole city will know we're here.
So we stop them.
Aye.
We'll need to take those two out first. Come on, let's get moving. Beska.
It's nothing. Just forget it.
Focus. We have to move. This mission won't wait for us.
That's all you care about.
I'll take him.
I've got the other one.
Just keep an eye on her.
I don't need him to watch me.
Then prove it.
What have you heard?
Just sit outside the gates waiting.
Mother of dragons. She wants to scare us.
Split up. One group will go high and try to climb over to the other side.
What about them?
That's why someone needs to stay down here. They get behind cover and shoot the men up top. Just don't let that one see you. So, which will it be?
We'll stay on the ground. You take the wall. We'll have to take care of him first.
Отлично. Такой типа, что было?
I think he got the easy job.
What happened?
Not important. Keep moving. Quick, the guard's on the move.
We'll take care of it.
I'll get rid of them.
I've got it. Go.
No. It's too much.
What?
It's too much. You'll ruin it.
I know what I'm...
Doesn't look like you do.
Little rat.
You say something? Well?
I said you're a little rat. Why are you laughing?
Nothing. Just keep doing it, Bubba. You tell me when you're so afraid. All clear down there? Hey!
They're still up there. On the right. Take them out, and you'll be clear to secure the beacon. They break through. I'll keep them busy.
We can finish this. Just look at them. 2 men. We've dealt with worse. Let's rush them and be done with it.
What about them?
You afraid of a couple of crossbows? We took on the Lost Legion ourselves.
We stick to Croft's plan. Take care of them first.
All right.
Hey!
Shit.
Light the beacon! Stop him!
Well, hello.
Anchor, look out!
Light it!
Go! Stop him! Cut the fuse!
The torch!
Ah, he's going to light the beacon!
Visca!
All out!
Фух.
Oh, I can't believe you did it.
Croft!
Croft!
Quit your whimpering. I'm not dead yet.
You hear that?
It's starting.
Надеюсь, Талия уже узнала, кто предатель.
Home at last. Back at High Point, I wasn't sure your brother would survive the day.
He nearly didn't.
I was terrified when you called Ludd's bluff, but you knew exactly what you were doing. And now Ryan will be coming home. He'll sleep in his bed, eat at our table.
Restoring our family is just the beginning. Next we'll rebuild. Make ourselves strong again.
Roderick, sometimes you sound just like your father.
My lord, look!
Where are the gods?
Talia?
Sir Royland! Where's my sister? Elena!
Where's anybody? Wait here.
Come on. Don't be so dreary. It was a joke.
I'm sorry, I should have laughed.
Or maybe you think you can do better.
Of course not. I didn't mean to offend
Perhaps a
you.
song instead. I hear you've written a touching song about your dead brother. Am I in it? Let's hear it, shall we?
No.
No?
Roderick!
Roderick! Welcome back.
State your business now.
I thought you'd have more courtesy. Especially after getting to know your sister. We've had a lovely time together. Haven't we, Talia? Say it. Say it's been lovely.
It's been lovely.
And you. I'm told you're a man who can't be broken. I've decided to come see for myself.
Опять сраный бастард решил, что он тут крутой.
Ethan was the first forester I killed. Doesn't have to be the last.
You don't know what you're in for, Garrett. What you're asking my brother to do. The North Grove isn't what you think it is.
You claim to be a leader, yet your own people do not respect you.
But we you commanded.
These aren't sellswords, Asher. They're killers.
Roderick!
I can't believe I trusted him.
I know you and my brother were in contact. Perhaps he told you things that might prove his guilt. Perhaps you're not to be trusted either.
You're not listening, Garrett. Shh.
Так, мы, значит, с вами 87,3% игроков взяли Фина с собой. Ну да, смысл его как бы бросать. Так, что еще? Вы и 61,2% игроков изувечили Грифа. Ну да, правильно, так ему и надо. Чё я должна была в стране оставаться? Пусть знает, кто тут главный. Вы 12,5% раскрыли лорда Тарвику тайну Сэры. Ну, блин, я с Тарвиком договорилась более выгодно, чем с Сэрой на самом деле. Сэра мне еще сказала, что я ей должна буду после всего, что я ей помогала, блин. Она, конечно, та еще хитрая мразота, поэтому сэр Тарвик мне реально кучу всего, лорд Тарвик мне кучу всего полезного рассказала, а вот сэра, как бы, да, пошла под откос. Вы еще и 35,5, короче, игроков приказали солдатам Гленморов идти за вами в вершину. Это на самом деле опасное решение было, но я решила, что лучше они пойдут со мной, чем они там, не знаю. Может, они бы остались с предателем, а так они под моим присмотром были, поэтому все окей. Вы еще 44% игроков не дали Беске убить рабовладельца. Ну, реально, потому что нам сказала Дейнерис Таргариен, если не будете слушаться этого, как его там, короче, хрен вам, а не моя армия. Ну, естественно, мне пришлось все это слушаться его, потому что мне важнее моя армия, чем прихоти Бески. А Беска убила бы, перебесилась, или не убила, перебесится. Короче, перебесится, с ней уже все ок, все равно его накажут, поэтому все окей. Вот. Ребятушки, завтра у нас Ведьмак. Я, конечно же, всех вас буду ждать. Приходите, приходите на стримы. Вот. Ну, а что, я с вами пока что прощаюсь. Но ненадолго, буквально до завтра. Всем большое спасибо. Пока-пока.